Hi, the Loy Machedo speaking from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo and Think Personal Branding? The date is 28 July 2018. Time right now is what's the time? 11:37 or something. Forgot. Anyway, yeah, as usual, I keep getting the same question over and over again. I keep answering it, but I get the question again, and the question is, Loy, how do I overcome this breakup? This one particularly was painful because the girl was going to get married to the guy, and it seems few days before marriage he broke off with her, and she's asking me, how do I overcome this? Now, I do not know very many details, but given the fact that she was planning to get married to the guy and they had made the preparation and everything else, I'm pretty sure that it must have been a very intense relationship. And when you have these hopes, expectations, and you're going through this high, and then this person breaks up with you, it can be a shock. It can be a rude awakening. But I'll give you my perspective, okay? You're lucky that he broke up with you before you got married, okay? Because imagine if he had broken up with you after you got married. How would that be? Imagine how would it be if he broke up with you when you were pregnant or when you had a baby. You would be completely helpless. Imagine how would it feel if tomorrow you have two kids and you're a housewife, you're old, you no longer look attractive, and you're in your 50s, and then he breaks up with you. And I'm giving you real life examples of things that have happened. I know of a lady who's 57. She trusted her husband. She loved her husband. She has had 3 boys, and the husband made her a housewife, took all the money, everything else, and he dumped her. Now the sons can't do anything other than hate him, but they did give a fuck, and she is completely destroyed. What do you do? What do you do? So first and foremost is you're lucky that he broke off with you before marriage. Okay, I know that sounds cold and callous, but trust me when I say this, you're lucky. The second thing is, I'll give you from my perspective. I've had so many instances in my life where I nearly got married or nearly wanted to get married. In fact, this is my 4th marriage. Okay, and I'll tell you, every person that came next was even better than the one before. Not because I became a hot property or I suddenly improved, but my choices, my ability to make choices, my ability to think, it grew with maturity. And each person that I selected, I made sure I chose a person better. It was not necessarily true always, but a majority of the cases proved to be that way. Like my first girlfriend, when I think about her now, I'm in touch with her. What I realize is her personality is by no means anything that I want. She's absolutely nothing that I want. The other girl who I wanted to get married to, today she has 2 kids, and she is double the weight, double. She's really big, and I mean horrendous. The girl who, I always tell, the girl who I tattooed her face here, she's severely diabetic, severely. And she has a massive personality disorder. She likes alcohol, she likes smoking cigarettes, she is demanding, and that's why nobody wants to get married to her. And she chewed my brains in when I bumped into her after many years. So I was really glad that I was not married to her, because if I hadn't got married to her, imagine she had a cesarean, and given that she has health complications, it would have harmed the baby and harmed her. And I would have ended up spending thousands of dollars and being under undue stress. Then the other female who practically dumped me, she ended up with the severe lower disc pain and complications, and she is confined to a wheelchair. And I'm not saying all the relationships of mine, all the girls are miserable. No, but the point I'm trying to make here is, it all worked out for the best because I was able to choose the right person. I was able to meet so many people. I was able to experience life. So you need to be strong, and you need to tell yourself that you're lucky that you didn't bite the bullet. Because had he got married to you, then your options are limited. And just think about it. If you ended up being pregnant and then he dumps you, what do you do? You know, each and every day my wife tells me that given the fact that we can't have sex because she just gave birth, and when she had a baby also, it was difficult for us to have sex. But she always joins her hands and bows and, you know, like literally catches my feet and says, thank you that you're loyal and faithful to me. You're not going to bar ladies. Here in Thailand, there are plenty of places where I can go for a sexual massage or I can go for a bar lady, but I'm not going. Even though sometimes I wish I did. But I'm not going because I know it'll hurt her and she will be sad. You know, it's not worth it for 5 minutes of pleasure. So, you know, it has all worked out well. So just be strong. Indulging in self-pity is not going to help you. It's okay to have a phase where you cry, but don't, you know, stick in the mud of self-pity and sadness. And I would say that go for a holiday if required, meet new friends, check out new proposals. You just never know. Maybe you'll bump into a guy with an amazing career, who has an amazing personality, who will provide you an amazing life. But one thing please don't do is give this guy a second chance, because then you are to be blamed and nobody else. So I would just tell you that consider yourself fortunate that he broke up with you. I meet a lot of girls, a lot of guys who have gone through this, not necessarily the way you have gone, but eventually at that point of time, they feel it's a disaster. In a couple of months or years, they realize that it was the best thing that ever happened to them. So be strong, take it easy, and live from Machedo.com. Who's Machedo and Think Personal Branding signing off for now. Like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't like it, give it a thumbs down. Put your comments. And for anyone watching this video, go to Think Personal Branding. Check out my new services and rates. It's me signing off for now. Take care.